First night, got there like 11 o'clock, so went to bed.
You drove 7 hours to go to bed.
3 months.
Hey, yeah.
3 months.
Saturday,
you were gassing up last podcast about
Saturday,
what you were going to do.
Gonna absolutely rail her, boys.
Gonna be feeling very
Cheers,
lethargic
boys.
tomorrow, lads.
Right. So, Theo's on the Copperbergs. Luke, also on the
Yeah,
Copperbergs.
but Theo brings them for me.
Yeah, Theo does
I'm
bring
the
them.
provider of alcohol.
And I am on sparkling water that has got alcohol in it. So, yeah. Now, guys, I have been very, very excited to film this particular episode because we have chosen to come to a very special location
Place in all our hearts.
where a lot of interesting things have happened. So where I am currently sitting is the exact location that I lost my virginity.
Literally right this spot.
I've put my seat
quite weird how you know exactly the plane of grass.
Because basically we thought, look, we're taking this podcast on tour. Where should we go? You know, and obviously came to my mind was the golf course.
The first place.
This was my suggestion.
Okay, it was Luke's. But so he was thinking about me shagging, and then he picked here, which is good. But obviously on that note, I did see a comment on the last podcast that it's really cringy when Joe constantly brings up sex.
How?
And I was just literally like, fuck off. I don't give a shit. So that's why we brought it here, because you know what, it means a lot to us. Obviously, Theo, isn't this where you shat yourself as well?
What?
Wait, what?
I don't know, someone else.
Wait, it's in.
Oh, no, yeah, we can't bring that up. No, don't
And
worry
that wasn't
about
here. That also wasn't
No, I
here.
swear it was.
No, it was up at Eastbourne.
No, that was up at
to
Eastbourne.
Oh, okay, don't
Yeah,
worry.
no, yeah.
But you have done some things here as well. Did you get a blowjob?
I don't know.
Who got a blowjob up here?
Daily.
Daily.
Do you not remember the photo?
Really?
Wait, you remember?
Yeah, where
the
he's tipping-
photo
yeah,
of
that was
just-
dodgy. That was dodgy.
Yeah.
But,
hey, we were young and wild.
Yeah.
No, honestly, this place is basically where us lot used to come. We'd come camping, obviously we were underage. We weren't able to go to any nightclubs, so we'd come here to basically get wankered
Mate, it was so bad.
and hopefully get some.
How did we
Wait,
used
did
to
you
drink?
come every time hoping that you
Yeah.
were going to get some?
I don't know if I had that. I think I just came here to get obliterated.
Yeah, same.
But I was.
I only got
I used
some
to
once.
drink straight vodka from the bottle. That's what we would buy.
Yeah, we were hardened
That
drinkers
was
back
that
then.
is grim.
Really?
Like I was like, yeah, a bottle of vodka and just neck it.
Yeah, and also, now you've gone to Copperbergs, I don't know, looking behind you, gone to Copperbergs, so does this mean, do you think you're going to be lethargic and feeling, you know, a bit uneasy tomorrow morning?
No, I feel like one is fine. If I push to 3, then I may be feeling a little bit lethargic the next day.
Yeah?
But you know what? This is only the beginning. Tonight could get rowdy.
Yeah. No, honestly, we're all on the bevs in this episode. I haven't eaten in a little while because
Which means-
we've literally spent about an hour setting this whole thing up because things were going wrong. So we're now relaxed.
And that means
What?
No food.
No food.
Means that's going to hit you
What do you
hard.
think I'm going to get?
You're going to be. Woo.
It's got 5%. It's basically water.
Well, this is
That's good for
4%.
you. No, we're not endorsing
Nice.
dodgy drinking, but
room
overall,
temperature.
we're going to crack on to some very interesting questions now. I will say on the last episode, the audio was a bit dodgy. Apologies for that. Let us know, is it fixed?
Hopefully.
In this episode. We've spent an hour
Yeah.
trying to get it
That
all
was the
going.
reason it took so long.
Yeah, that's the reason it took so long, because I hate the idea of the audio being horrible for you guys. But yeah, now we're going to begin with this one that goes, my boyfriend doesn't cut it in the bedroom. So it's from a girl.
Wait, who's it from?
It's Janine. Oh no, that's what the person commented last time. It was like, oh, whenever Joe brings up Janine, it's so cringy.
Yeah.
Like, leave Theo alone sort of thing.
Oh, wait, how do you feel about that?
How do you feel
I
about
don't
that?
really
When
care.
Joe always uses Janine as like the analogy or the example.
I think
does
it's
it-
quite funny because like you can't really do it if it doesn't. It's not really the same. Like if we use Ruth as the analogy.
No, but he'll say something like, yeah, so imagine I'm shagging
Well,
Janine.
maybe
or
maybe he has
actually
a
quite-
secret desire.
Oh my God, can I say this?
Oh no, I know.
I can't say that,
Have
can
you had
I?
a dodgy dream?
No, mate, something happened at this golf course.
Please don't bring it
I
up.
shouldn't say that.
No.
No, okay, I won't say that.
No, please don't.
I won't say that. I won't say that.
Luke's already sitting on the floor.
What do you mean?
What?
Oh wait,
What do you mean?
wait. What you were to say?
Something happened at this golf course
Oh wait, I think I know. Yeah,
involving Janine.
yeah, I know. Yeah, next.
Yeah, I can't say that.
No. I know because
okay.
I literally spoke to Janine about it earlier today.
Yeah. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So we're going to move on now with our the first question of the day. And yeah, my boyfriend doesn't cut it in the bedroom. So we do actually get emails from females asking us boys for advice.
Mate,
which
we get
I
a
rate.
lot.
Yeah. I do rate that, and feel free because this one's a good one. Basically, I've been seeing this guy for a month, and he asked me to be his girlfriend, of which I said yes.
Nah.
He's really funny, and I do like him. He assured me that he's got game in the bedroom, and has been hyping up having sex.
Oh no.
Last night,
That's a red flag.
He's hyping it up.
Instantly.
Trust me, I'm so good.
Yeah, he does that.
1 minute wonder.
Look, so he goes, yeah. Last night we got around to doing it, and I was nervous, but excited. Then he whips out his cock, and it's literally like 2 inches.
Wait, is she's not a virgin, is she?
I didn't say no. No, I haven't been with anyone, so it's okay. I can't feel anything when he's inside me. What? And we had the shittest, most underwhelming sex ever, and he was a bit useless. He finished, and I didn't. I find him really attractive when he has clothes on.
Oh no.
Because he has good fashion sense and he's quite good looking. But when he's naked, I don't want to be with him. And I'm not interested in having sex with him. I don't find him sexy, and we do it for the sake of doing it.
Wait, surely he's not got a 2-inch cock erect?
Yeah.
Well, he's not fucking her with a floppy, is he?
Well, she says she can't feel it.
No, but boys, I'm not going to lie, right?
Oh, no.
My whole anxiety around having sex when I was younger.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. My whole anxiety was brought on by thinking I had a tiny cock.
You have to embrace the tiny cock.
Was that
I mean, what?
brought on by that whole like porn, like shaping your perception of what you should be?
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Or was it?
But visually, I mean, I'd look at it. I basically imagine what this girl has sent in. I'd imagine like what this girl has sent in. I'd think that's what girls would think about me. Like
So-
I'd genuinely sit there and think it's not going to be good enough. And it is true. Obviously, I don't have a 2-inch knob, but what does this girl do in this scenario? Because if she
taking
says
it.
something to him, I know if I was that geezer, boom, confidence is getting
Because
knocked.
it's not like something you can change. You can't be like, take a grow a cock pill or anything like.
No.
Right. So I was with a friend last night,
Oh.
Yeah.
a female,
Okay.
and she was telling me about this boy that she was seeing.
Yeah.
They were just seeing, lovely guy,
Yeah.
like they got on really well, really liked him. They had sex,
Mm.
and she said he had the smallest dick she has ever seen, and she
Oh, that
got
would.
the ick and stopped talking to him.
Oh, that would. Mate, imagine what that'd do to someone.
So this is a real thing that girls clearly.
But so many girls say it's not about the size, it's about what you do with it. Like, is it? Did they only say that when like it's an okay size? Like, if it's too small, it is literally.
I've been told by a third party that, oh yeah, Joe, like, he's good shag, but he had a small knob.
What?
How does that make you
as in
feel?
You heard from someone had been told that by
Surely
someone.
you'd rather be a good shag with a small cock than a big cock and a bad shag.
Yeah, 100%. But the fact of the matter is, like, as a geezer, like, there's an element of, I don't have a small knob, it's 6 inches erect. We're getting very vulgar very early here. But like, we're just having a chat with the boys at the end of the day, so it's okay.
Theo was talking about his tiles on the way here.
What? Huh? What? I don't know about that.
But overall, should this girl say something, she doesn't know what to do, she finds him really sexy, but when he's naked, it's off-putting.
I think it's more, maybe she
It's got to be more than just the size of his knob. It's got to be more than that, mate. It's got to be more like, because if you know, love making is not just about the size of things.
It's about how you connect with each other.
It is. And I think You may think on the surface it's the size of his knob, but I reckon there's a bigger picture. Maybe you're just not destined.
I think
don't know. Or there's got to be an element of compromise.
Or maybe you're just better off being friends.
Maybe. But anyways, like, yeah, that's a dodgy one. It does
'Cause it would
hit home a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
And also it would do a lot to his confidence as well, to be told, oh, your cock is way too small
Like,
for
if
me.
that is the reason, definitely.
Okay, wait. Can I quickly say something?
Yeah.
So when I lost my virginity in this exact spot, it was the deadest thing, mate. Because I actually had that exact anxiety moment there and then. Like, I didn't, I couldn't really get a rod on because I was so, like, frightened. And it was, you know, I lost my virginity, but it was rubbish.
I think a lot of people's losing their virginity is rubbish.
You reckon? Was yours?
Yeah, it was rubbish.
Why?
I was too drunk.
Really?
Yeah, and it's just like, it's very, because you have this big thing of like building up to this big moment.
Yeah, for me,
very
it was the biggest moment
underwhelming.
in my life.
Very underwhelming. I think
It's what I've been building up to since I was 11, 10.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it every night.
maybe
literally.
maybe the only time it's actually a very good experience is that you're doing it with someone that you actually love, and it's a connected thing, whereas a random person.
Yeah. I don't know.
Underwhelming,
But anyways,
innit?
right, let's move on to this next one. So it goes, hello there, Theo, Luke, and that other horny fucker. At this moment in time, I'm starting to lose touch with my mates. They keep going out together with lads and lasses from other schools in the nearby area. I still go places with them, but it only seems to happen if I ask in the group chat to meet. I don't know if they have a separate chat to organise meeting, but I don't want to scrape in and ask if I can come. It seems that me and my mate who lives nearer to me end up not getting invited. It may be a case that that they live nearer each other, but want to get your boys' view on this, and if it has happened to any of you at any points. P.S. Luke, mate, love the new hair.
Oh, that's nice.
Shit.
Shame he's the biggest culprit out of all of us for this stuff.
Well, so basically, Luke has this whole group chat that's only for the betting boys, right?
Yeah.
So the boys in our big friendship group that bet, right?
They said I
What?
could join
Yeah.
if I commit to a £20 bet every weekend
Yeah,
on an
it's
acca.
like
I'm not going
endorsing-
to throw away my life for that.
Exactly. It's basically what.
That's not throwing your life away.
Yes,
£20.
it is. £20 a week leads to a life of betting and sadness.
No, if you bet in a controlled way and you manage your funds, you do it for fun. You don't get annoyed at your bets. What's wrong with that?
I stopped betting. There was 2 occasions I stopped betting after the Euros, so I didn't win anything. And I was playing blackjack in, Brighton Casino, and it was 21 reds in a row, and every time I bet black.
Idiot. But the reason why I flagged this one is more of like, it got to a point with our actual friendship group where I felt like how this guy's feeling, like
Yeah.
I stopped getting invited to things, but I feel like you boys thought that I didn't want to hang out, so it's almost like both of us thought that we were like avoiding each other.
We're going back to like sort of Elliot period here, really.
Yeah.
Slightly before as well, no? Because I remember the biggest turning point for you guys was the holiday.
Yeah, but Joe was friends with Elliot then.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The big thing that sort of that stemmed from was the holiday, where we had this whole holiday booked, a lad's holiday, and Joe literally did. I mean, you were guilty here in not saying. I know you had a reason, but Joe literally didn't speak to us for X amount of time. The night before, he had my ticket for a festival that we were going to. I'd been asking him for weeks, like, please can you send it, please can you send it, you're going to ruin the holiday for me. And he literally just sent it the night before, but still didn't message or anything. And then you just didn't show up for the flight. I think you messaged us maybe like that morning at like 3 a.m. or something.
Yeah, so basically we'd just like, before that, we'd come back from Ibiza, and I don't know about you guys, but after like a week of drinking,
What?
drinking. After a week of drinking, I was on
Calm down.
on a fucking fat come down, mate. And basically, my mental health was absolutely on the floor, and for some reason, I literally like just completely shut off to anyone. I knew I was like, I didn't want to go on this second holiday. Basically, we had another one planned to go to Budapest.
It was less than a week.
Yeah,
later.
less than a week
Outrageous.
after, and I was in the worst mental space ever. I was like, I don't know how to tell the boys. They're gonna ridicule me. They're gonna fucking take the piss, and I just can't face it right now. So I literally said nothing, and then just sent Luke my ticket and didn't say anything, and I felt awful, and it was crap, and obviously I'm assuming they took it as I thought I was fucking thinking I was just like above them and didn't have to like show them any respect, whereas it was like quite the opposite. I was fucking at one of my lowest points, and I literally, even just to talk to my mates felt like the most uphill task. So that's where that came, and obviously following that, it was like they just didn't invite me to shit, which I don't blame them.
And I think
we literally didn't find out that was the reason until like semi-recently.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because we fell out of touch.
Because I was always on the sideline, so I just watched this happen and didn't really know what happened.
Yeah, we've got like multiple groups within the group.
I feel like it's just a very basic thing, like it's just communication with your friends, and it's important this guy keeps and actually makes an effort to communicate. Otherwise, it'll just get worse, and you'll start losing
At the end
track
of the day,
them.
like if you're waiting for them to make a move, like you're probably both like these flies are horrible. You're probably both sides are probably waiting for each other to make a move. So address it. If you've got a point that you want to figure out that you're not sure about, fucking just ask. Just talk about it. Like this fly is trying to do to me. What is it? Okay, he's terrified. Anyways, like talking about it, that's going to be the only real way that you're going to get the answer, whether it be like what you want to hear or not what you want to hear.
Yeah.
So we avoided it for a long time, didn't we? Yeah. We even went on another holiday where we just didn't even tell you about it.
And proving a point.
I
remember getting invited.
You were quite like disappointed that you hadn't been invited.
Well, I mean, at that point, I wasn't like, oh fuck. I was like, I was instantly was just like understandable. I was like, oh yeah.
But as in, we spoke to you while we were out there.
Yeah. I remember having that phone call, thinking these boys have been waiting for this moment where they can almost like rub in my face. Haha, we've gone on holiday without you. How does it feel, you twat?
But it wasn't like that at all.
A little bit.
No, it wasn't.
Little bit.
No, it wasn't.
What are these holidays you all went on?
They went to Poland.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember
They went to Poland and they invited that guy instead of me. They invited Reese instead of me. And then first night they get out there, they fucking call me up to be like, we're all fucking holiday.
No, that's not true. You had told Ollie that like you had beefed Ollie over text, I swear.
Beefed him?
No, but you two had spoken over text and you were like visibly unhappy.
I was just like, oh yes, boys, what's going on? Oh, it wasn't like a, oh.
Yeah, so you were the one being smug.
Smug?
Yeah.
I wasn't being smug. What? No, I was asking about it, but I wasn't like smug or anything.
But like we resolved it that night when we spoke to you.
Yeah, we spoke about it. Yeah. But I do get the vibe that like subconsciously there was like a little bit of a point that you guys were maybe proving on, like, look, Joe, we've done this without you and we want you to realise why.
Nah, it was never that, literally. As far as I'm aware, like, I mean, we were all pretty pissed, but that night...
Fuck off! Sorry.
I swear you had just been speaking...
Fly. Massive fly.
Yeah, you must stink, mate.
Yeah, I know, right, go on, carry on.
You had just been speaking to Ollie.
Yeah.
And then the next thing we know, there's a phone call happening.
Yeah. Oh, well, like, I mean, like, at least we're all back on the same page.
Yeah.
It's all the past. Anyway, so we're going to go on to our next big question. And it goes like this. What should I do about my sleazy friend? Right, hear about this, boys. All right, lads, got a bit of a sticky one. In our friendship group, one of the boys has got with the ex-girlfriends of two of the other lads in the group.
Two!
Both occasions were in a club, but one of the two times he stayed the night at the girl's house and they would have shagged if it wasn't for the fact she was on her period. He's got with a couple of other girls recently, but really not many. Is bro code a real thing? Or should he feel bad for getting with the girls? Or is he not in the wrong because everyone involved was single? Opinions are very divided in the group and it's caused a lot of tension.
This is, okay, I feel like we can't really answer this because I feel like our friendship group is very incestuous.
Someone literally can answer this.
That's exactly, we can all answer it.
I know, but all of us, like, everyone shags everyone in our group.
Everyone does
back
shag
in the
everyone.
day when we were like 7.
Not anymore.
Theo shags everyone. No, basically, yeah, like, I think, look, in our friendship group...
Right now, though.
What do you mean right now?
I think
You're
right now...
sort of in this predicament.
I'm in a predicament now.
Sort of.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about...
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's not really a predicament anymore,
That
is
is
it?
sort of. Well,
How?
Ask them, see what they think.
What is that?
Basically.
We're sort of over that now, really. I ain't got a problem.
Yeah, but why would you? Why would you have a problem?
So surely it's only an issue if, like, one of us have a problem about it.
Yeah, but he would never say that.
What do you mean?
I don't think he'd ever say that he had a problem.
No, I don't think he would either.
Not that kind of guy.
Yeah, like, well, I don't think there's a problem, but overall, look, even in our friendship group,
Yeah.
there have been multiple occasions where mates are getting with mates' ex-girlfriends or ex-boyfriends, and it's always going to cause a bit of beef. But at the end of the day, it's free game, mate. It's free game. You don't own her. She don't own you. So therefore, if we want to shag, we're going to do it.
But then...
No, okay, to a point, yes. But I feel like, say, let's take Stannard for example.
Always
So
Stannard.
one of my good friends, like if
All of our friends.
I know, but like, you know, we're best friends. But like, say I was single, he breaks up with his girlfriend. If I go shag his ex-girlfriend, like he would probably be hurt by that.
Yeah.
Wait, but can you... I mean, we've spoken a lot about Stannard. Can you not talk about the...
Nah.
No?
We'll get permission from him for that one.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, but overall, I think it's always going to cause beef.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there is always going to be that sense of human nature to get riled up by something like that. But you have to see the bigger picture. You don't own anyone.
And also, they may end up being the one.
Yeah. They may end you don't want to, you just so happen to be mates, okay, but you may be denying a good, healthy relationship of two other people. So I think, look, bro code, yes, to an extent. I think you've got to analyse the circumstance, i.e., if they've just broken up, probably don't
Give it a little bit.
Yeah, give it a little bit.
And also, you want to see the bigger picture. Is it going to be a one-night stand?
Yeah.
Or are you going to get engaged?
Maybe also speak to the friend first. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a word.
Yeah, and it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
yeah,
if
because that happened within our friendship group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Even if they say no.
Which they did.
You've taken the right steps to actually respect your friend,
Yeah.
his past, and you said, look, I don't care whether you say yes or no, but I want to tell you and enlighten you on the situation as a sign of respect.
One of our friends asked his mate, can I start seeing your ex?
Yeah.
He said, no.
No. I don't think it's more of like, ask, can I?
It was sort of just like,
it's
I'm
more
doing
like
it.
Informing like, yeah,
I'm
this
doing
is
it.
going
And
on.
obviously he
Just
said,
wanna let you
obviously,
know.
I'm not okay with this, but now they're together.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No,
me.
no.
He's
No,
not.
I'm talking about...
Oh, mate, it's happened so many times in our friendship group. But
So many
overall,
times.
I mean, look,
It happens, mate. It happens. Like, get over it.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. I think
It is what it is at the end of the day.
Deal with it. At the end of the day, right, we are just going to quickly move on to now our sponsors
Oh, yeah.
of this episode, which, by the way, once again, who are they, Malfoy?
ExpressVPN.
Yes,
The legends.
ExpressVPN. So basically, Theo, you've been on it constantly.
I actually have.
I myself tried it one time, enjoyed it.
For what?
What
I
website?
watched a nice spot of.
Well, I've been using American Netflix. I watch the Marvels. Because obviously, like, I don't have Disney Plus, and the only way to watch all the Marvels is on the American Netflix.
Okay.
So I used it. I changed my IP address to America, and bam, American Netflix.
Yeah, and that is the brilliant thing. Like, obviously, ExpressVPN, you can put your location to anywhere in the world.
Mental.
Which is like sick. Like, obviously, in different countries, they offer different shows,
Very different show.
videos, different categories, and it's brilliant that you can put yourself there, access it, and it's safe, secure.
Yeah.
No one can hack you. It's very good.
You can use it on any device as well. Like, I've got it on my phone for the Netflix.
Yeah.
I even used it on my PC to get on American Call of Duty servers.
Oh, you're class.
I know.
You're actually using it properly.
I actually
and
use it
guess
all the
what as
time.
well, I know you used for a fact. expressvpn.com/wafflin.
Indeed.
Which you can use to get 3 months for free, like on Us Boys, which is sick. And obviously, if you do that, you're supporting the show. You know, we finally got brand deals, and it's so good. Like, this is actually, working. So, expressvpn.com/wafflin, 3 months for free. Have it.
expressvpn.com/wafflin.
Yeah, obviously the link is going to be in the description. But furthermore, obviously, mate, we've actually got viewers.
It's our first live crowd.
I put this on our Instagram the other day. I was like, everyone, guess where we're going to be filming this episode? And I think some people have found out. Which, by the way, if you're not following us on the old Instagram, get on it, because it is basically our private Instagram.
Oh, we still haven't done the singing competition.
We haven't done the singing
I'm
competition.
going to do that tonight.
What's your passcode on your phone again? What's your passcode? Come on. 3.
Please remember to bleep that out.
Oh, what, your passcode? Keep it on, mate, keep it
Oh
on.
no, it's my bank info as well. No, I'm
There
joking.
we
I'm
go.
joking.
Anyway, so the next question is going to be, I am a young girl attracted to older men. Obviously, you found yourself in this sort of situation, Theo.
I'm not a young
So,
girl.
hey, so I love the podcast and I've been thinking of asking this for a while as I feel like Joe will understand
Fancy the
when he
MILFs.
gets attacked. Yeah, I keep getting these tailor-made adverts pop up.
Oi!
I keep getting adverts for mature women dating websites.
I hate to bring it up again, but Stannard's getting them now since he
Stannard's
started
getting them.
watching the podcast.
What, our podcast?
So obviously you're speaking out loud on his iPad,
Yeah.
and his phone is getting
Listening.
these MILF adverts.
But that's the thing, like, is that genuinely a thing? Like, is my phone listening?
Yes.
Mate, every time, it's mad.
Well, so when I'm sitting there like, oh, I really want to get a nice
Yeah.
teacher.
I went on Decathlon to get some marathon shorts. All my fucking phone shows me now is marathon shorts on
That's not
Instagram.
listening to you, that's you going
But I
on the
used a
website.
PC, which is separate, and it's on my
different
phone.
device.
Yeah.
Oh, fair
But
enough.
also, we got a reply on Instagram saying that is he got it as well when he set his Tinder age range to mature.
I don't do that. I don't do that. No, I have it on normal. I don't even have Tinder. Wait, what? I don't have Tinder. Why would I have Tinder? Yeah, too many girls. Look, have you ever had Tinder? No, you wouldn't have.
No.
Have you ever had Tinder? Yeah,
That's how I met ex-girlfriend.
really.
Yeah.
See, I have absolutely no interest in texting a girl.
It wouldn't appeal to me.
Lads on the other end. No. As in, I can't text a girl. I have no interest. I need the real life energy. That's why low key, I hated when we did Wafflin over Skype, because doing it, picking up on the real life energy is honestly so key
It
for
is.
me in like feeling people. And especially like, yeah, with girls, I just get, yeah.
Get what?
No, I don't know. Anyway, so let's continue with this. I just generally, I am a young female who's sexually attracted to older men. I just generally don't find boys my own age interesting, so I'm not really attracted to them enough for anything serious. Is it wrong for me to engage in sexual contact with older guys if I'm under the age of 18?
Oh dear Lord. This is what I was going to ask. Like she keeps saying she's a young girl.
Yeah, fuck me, right,
How
let's
young?
continue. I feel like I'm tricking them. Great. I feel like I'm tricking them because I am underage. But what else am I supposed to do if it's the way I feel? And there is nothing inappropriate as long as it's consensual.
No.
they're-
And I'm not getting kidnapped or perverted by a nonce.
You are.
I feel like Joe will understand. As he's mentioned before, he's attracted to older girls. So basically, she's a reverse paedophile.
Wait, so she's saying like it's consensual. It's not, mate. If you shag a man, he is now a nonce.
Yeah, this is statutory rape.
Like you are.
Yeah.
And
Whether
please
it's
don't do that because it could leave that guy in a lot of trouble.
that is straight up statutory rape. Kylie Jenner did this. She was underage. She was shagging Tiger, who was overage.
What about the model you used?
The model I
DiCaprio.
used.
Oh, she was over
Oh, she overage?
She was 17.
Still, that's a bit dodgy for Leonardo DiCaprio.
So there's someone that I filmed with that was 17, and she was banging Leonardo DiCaprio, who was like 40.
Isn't the American age different though?
21. No, it's 18. That's 18.
Get a lawyer from Leonardo.
But that is dodgy. Like, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I was 10 years old and attracted to like 40-year-old women.
School must have been tough. Walking around with constant roddles.
Is it bad? This is. I mean, I've brought this up before, but in primary school, there would be like a teacher that I'd fancy and like aggressively, like
Wait, hang on.
aggressively like please myself to her at the age of 10.
Wait, how young were you when you first started wanking?
10.
Jesus,
Is that bad?
that's young.
That's quite young.
That's about a 10-year-old.
You're in like what, year 5 at the time?
Yeah.
What?
That's
Yeah.
dodgy.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think overall this person just needs to. You definitely do not engage. Like fantasize whatever you like. But
Yeah.
what she said, right? Imagine a nonce saying that. Oh, it's consensual.
Dodgy.
Oh, we both like
Yeah.
it. No, at the end of the day, the law is the law in that sense, and you're going to get someone done. So definitely do not.
It is good
do that.
she asked this though, because she obviously isn't educated.
Yeah.
And hopefully
So,
we can
yeah,
actually educate her.
100% Malfoy. So well done. We've done that. And here we go. Should I write a guy off because they're not fit?
No?
Hey guys, I keep going for guys that I have great convos with, but I'm not necessarily physically attracted to them. I keep hoping I will find them attractive eventually, but I keep having to dip out and it makes me feel like I have commitment issues and it makes me feel bad for wasting their time. I want to give good guys a chance, but so far they haven't been my type and I feel bad for feeling like that. Should I just not start talking to this type of guy in the first place? But then I feel like a bitch for writing people off based solely on their looks. Yeah. So should you go for a clapped bloke?
It doesn't have to be clapped.
I'll tell you this, right? My sister, and Ty won't mind, my sister openly was like, I do not find my boyfriend physically attractive at first. That's what she said. I do not find him physically attractive. But the way we get on and the way we connect is absolutely incomparable to anything. Like, it's so good. And now they are the most solid couple and you can see it so pure. So, you know, I'm a bit of a culprit of that as well. Like, I'm a visual individual. I make videos. I make visual content. I'm a very visually in tune individual. And with females, it's the same. I do looks. I find myself getting extremely, almost obsessed onto that element. And that can, what's the word, my overall view on them.
Distort?
Yeah, distort. Yeah, distort my overall view on them. See it, you know, I find myself going for fit girls.
I think a lot of people who think like that will end up being alone or like not finding the one person.
Alone. No.
A lot of people they have such a high expectation that they will never find someone.
No, mate, I think that is the thing. Like, I have a huge I have a huge.
No, you don't.
Wasn't even funny though. Just shit. It's well for the bed, isn't it? Listen, I think overall, writing someone off purely based on their looks is a rookie mistake. Yep. But saying that, no, that was literally me sliding on the chair. That was me sliding first. That was. But saying that looks is not important is also
a lie.
A lie.
Yeah, it is.
Because you need to overall, you know, attraction. The first thing, the first bit of data that you get is what they look like.
Because you can end up finding someone attractive as you connect with them, but if you are physically repulsed by them, like if you are physically repulsed by them in looks-wise,
repulsed,
yeah, then like I don't think it's ever going to come. So you have to have a little bit. I guess.
Sure we all probably know like girls. Yeah. Or a girl that is attractive based on her personality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. 100%,
where you're like,
100%.
oh yeah, like it's a bit harsh saying they're not much to look at, but I mean it works both ways, obviously. But then the way they are, you're like, oh shit, they're like really cool. That makes them attractive.
Yeah, at the same time, we definitely know people that are like, how is she with him? Do you know what I mean?
Well, as in like nice guy, maybe not the greatest looking guy.
Yeah.
Called the
well, you can see that in YouTube, can't you? With
yeah, but money talks, mate.
Aziland and Sausage.
Yeah, I'm not sure if YouTubers is the best example of that because they're wealthy
I think
as
they're
shit.
crazy though. They've been together a very long time and like they used to like commit robberies and stuff together. So I think they're like bounded by some.
The thing is as well, overall, like I can have the fittest girl in the world, but those looks wear off.
Yeah.
Like once you've you've done your business quite a few times, fucking loads. It eventually that I almost become numb to that, and if I'm not truly connected to them as an individual, then it becomes dead.
And also, I know someone who I was at college with him, and like he was going out with a really, relatively fit girl. Like he said, oh, it's an amazing shag, but like I can't hold a conversation with her.
Yeah, see, that's key. That is key, and that's where I look at you boys, and I'm like, the looks would have worn off if it was just based on that by now for you boys. So you like that connection. Is that what keeps it fresh for you guys? The fact that you
I laugh a lot with Janine.
Yeah,
I'm always laughing. She's actually really funny. But she's quite
introverted.
Introverted. Yeah.
I think it's definitely the big thing in a relationship is all about the connection.
Yeah.
100%, like how you get on with someone. It's the same reason you're friends with your friends. Like I'm not friends with you boys because you're good looking.
Well, so how it feels between us, is that how it feels like with a girl?
No,
obviously it's a bit,
because
it's heightened.
you also want to shag.
No, but wait, but so, because obviously I don't get to a point where I'm like, oh, I really don't want to ever see you boys anymore because I'm done with how you look. Like, we have this friendship and it is just, it's there. So is that how it feels like with a girl? Because
that's how I feel with Ruth, that she's just my mate. Like, obviously she's my girlfriend.
You are sexually attracted to her.
Yeah, but this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, on that connection level, I think you have to want them as a friend.
Like, for example, you couldn't go a day, well, maybe you could every now and again, but you couldn't go a day, like, texting and being like, oh, look what I did. Like, if you did something amazing, you'd want to share that with them.
I'd rather talk to her.
Yeah, but you want to share your experience. If they haven't experienced it with you, you want to like tell them
much like you do with your friends. You're
yeah,
like,
100%.
Guess what's happened here?
Yeah, fair enough. Well, our next question. I'm a late bloomer. Hi lads, I'm 14 and I have a problem with puberty. All my mates are going through it, but I just don't see any changes in my body. I just feel like I'm behind and it is a major insecurity of mine. Did any of you guys go through this, or do you have any advice on how to deal with it? Love the podcast. Joe's got a big cup.
Like, it's going to happen. Like...
No, mate, I'm still going through this, right? As you can see, I still have no leg hair. None.
That's a blessing, though.
Fucking none.
Well, that just might be your DNA.
I mean, I have absolutely massive biceps. But I haven't gone through
Or maybe you're just not a hairy person.
Yeah, but you know, you boys can grow facial hair, I still can't.
So a lot of people can't though, like they'll be in their 50s, they can't grow facial hair. It's just you're lacking of testosterone.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because I can build muscle really easily.
Did you a growth spurt as well?
No, I'm fully grown height-wise. I'm quite tall. Oh. But like overall, I know what this guy's feeling, and when all the rest of the boys like seem to be getting massive, that is a B. When all the rest of the boys seem to be getting massive, it is. Wait, what's this starting on? It's trying to have a fight with a camera. When the rest of the boys, are getting massive, getting beards, getting a deep voice, you know, you can look at them and feel inferior, but at the end of the day, it's all down to that thing of like comparing yourself to others will only fuck with your head. You have to go, look, I'm on my own journey. If I haven't hit puberty yet, then so be it. You know, it's really about accepting all of you.
When you were back at school, did you like ever? Did you say, were you at an age where like the boys were like, oh yeah?
So it was the armpit hair, wasn't it?
Yeah, like or like people get their fucking cock hair out at school.
Yeah, no, they did.
Like, was there ever a point where like you saw someone and you thought, shit, like I haven't got that much, like I must be behind?
Yeah, for me it was just like the size of people. Like, I would look at someone like Harry Johnson.
Massive.
Who was like, he had muscle, he was developed
though as well.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I'd be like, I do a lot of sport, all of this.
Pecs.
Why am I? Yeah, he had big pecs, big biceps. That's sort of one of the reasons that inspired me to go to the gym, because I wanted to look like I was a fucking bloke, not a little like pussy. Like that's literally how I felt, and yeah, so I had an element of that, but ultimately, like, yeah, do what you can to. You know, if you want to go gym, if you want to like look big or whatever, yeah. But it's about accepting.
Yeah,
I'm on my own journey. In every walk of life.
You got to have that not give a shit attitude.
No.
But as in not give a shit, because if you start overthinking it, and then people may latch onto it. If you're out there and like, I don't care, it's gonna happen.
So definitely don't do the whole I don't care, because obviously you do care, and what you'll start doing is you'll start punishing yourself and being like, what's wrong with me if you ever feel like you care? So that's why you like that whole I don't care, because if you care, you care, but it's about accepting that you care about it and going, okay, I accept it, it's a thought, but I'm on my own journey, now let's fucking move forward, like genuinely. So
care, don't compare.
Yeah, care, don't compare, that's a good little motto. So yeah, I think that was a good little one, that one. Now, let's go to this one. Fuck, we've actually gone through all of the questions. Oh no, we haven't. We've got one more, but it's depression based. I wanted to sort of like go something a bit more like banter. We've done a lot of like down sort of stuff. So overall, we're going to go on to this then. You saw your girlfriend for the first time in 3 months the other day. Report. What happened?
Well, I'm allowed to see her now, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, who cares? She finished uni for the first time. She didn't sleep for 4 or 5 days straight.
Why?
Because she was getting all the work done. So,
yeah.
First night, got there like 11 o'clock, so went to bed. It was great to see her.
You went there and you got to bed.
You drove 7 hours to go to bed.
2 hours. Mate, I got there at 11 o'clock. You got to think about it.
3 months.
Hey, yeah.
3
okay.
months. You were gassing up last podcast about what you were going to do.
Gonna absolutely rail her, boys.
Saturday was great. Saturday was great, but you got to think about it. She hasn't slept in 4 days, like actual 0 sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to let her go to sleep.
Surely as soon as she saw you though, she was...
Yeah, surely she saw you were like, he's back. My hero.
Yeah, it was a lot of hugging. But no, she was too... wait,
I'm sorry, we actually got ripped for laughing at you about that.
What did we get ripped?
Wait,
A little bit, we got a few comments
You have to think about it.
that we're
Think
being
about it
so
logically,
mean to
mate.
Theo.
If you've not slept in 4 days...
No, mate, we're having you on. It's fair enough. Like, at the end of the day, she's got to do what she's got to do. But as in, what I'm saying
was
is,
great,
like,
though.
obviously, what could happen is some people, you know, they reunite after 3 months or an amount of time, and it could be that they have that realization of, oh, I haven't actually really.
Oh, no.
But I'm asking, have you had the opposite? Was it that?
It was
sort of,
amazing,
wow.
Yeah, it was amazing.
What
What
would
did
you
you
do?
do?
I don't know, we just like went for a walk, got ice cream. Like, it was just hung out. It was really nice. Like, you could take the piss.
You are, I can see your face.
During the day,
No,
what are you
this
going
is
to do? Spend
annoying
like
because I don't
24
wanna-
hours shagging.
I want to be nice, and I am nice. Like, I'm not a dickhead. Like, I'm actually not. I just, when you start saying things, my smile just starts coming out. That's all. I'm not a dickhead.
I did a really cool thing.
What did you do?
It's going to sound you're going to take the piss out of me, I don't care.
No, we're good mates, mate.
So, pretty embarrassing.
No, I don't like.
So, you know Ben and Jerry's cookie dough?
Yeah.
They now sell just the cookie dough on its own.
Yeah.
So I decided to put them in the oven and I made us cookies.
That's really good. Can you do that for me? I actually would love that.
Peng.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Peng.
Wait, where can you get that?
Just in Asda.
Really?
Bag of cookie dough.
Oh, mate, that's sick.
It was really nice.
So that's good. Obviously, you've still been always seeing your girlfriend, haven't you?
No, we took lockdown seriously.
Oh yeah.
I know we took lockdown.
Did you?
No. In fairness, we genuinely did for like 6 weeks, and then she got tested. Like her and her whole family got tested because they're moving house.
Yeah.
Then I was like,
What? Well, because she came out negative, so you were.
yeah,
like,
they
"Fuck it,
all
let's
came
go."
out.
Yeah.
They all came out negative.
Yeah.
So
And
yes.
what I will say
fine.
say as well is that beginning of lockdown, I could have gone to see her and broke the rules, but I was like, this is not happening.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of lockdown, she had a deadline, so she's like, you ain't coming.
Yeah.
And then she lives on her own, so she's literally been isolated for 3 months.
Shit.
And it's like, oh, can't like, mate, people playing football.
Yeah, everyone did start to get a bit.
I haven't seen her in 3.5 months. She's just finished university like you have. She needs a hug.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. Like, realistically, yeah. Like, we all can put on this whole bravado of everyone's been, we've all been sticking to it 100%. But you can see that everyone's been fucking not really taking the coronavirus thing that seriously.
It started seriously.
Yeah, it started very seriously, but now I feel like it's become a bit like, oh, we've got to do it. We've got to appear like we're doing it, but we're not actually doing it. It's like the Premier League football. They all do the thing where when they get on the pitch, they stand. They do the opening thing where they're all stand apart.
Yeah.
But the second,
celebrating,
yeah,
like-
the second then, I mean, they celebrate together. But like the presenters. They stand apart, but Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville are standing next to each other, fucking
Like off camera, yeah.
like they're doing all that off camera. It's all like it's that thing of like, oh, yeah, we've got to pretend, like look like we're doing it for PC reasons. And I understand that the Premier League are massive role models and they should do what they're doing, but there does seem to fit. It feels like there is that element of like, oh yeah, we're doing this because we're meant to do it, not because there's actually practical value to it, but there is practical value to it because people are dying.
No.
It's like,
Is what you're trying to say that, like, what they're trying to do is show that, yeah, they're taking all these steps, but it's not practical because then they're just going on a field and playing football between 22 men where they're literally like that the whole game. So it's not practical. What is the point in them standing 2 meters apart in the lineup to then stand next to each other the whole game?
Yeah.
But it is also important to take it seriously.
Yeah, like
especially for the vulnerable. And I
yeah,
think
but
they
does
are.
it not get to a point, boys, where it's like, okay, the fit and healthy, does it get to a point where it's like, right, what we're going to do, this virus is not going to go completely. The fit and healthy, if you want to personally take the risk, you can do that. We're going to open things up. If you're vulnerable, do what you feel is necessary as well. But we're now going to put it into the people's hands rather than saying everything's shut, because it's going to get to a point, mate, where we're 24 years old and we want to live life, and I understand that it is dangerous, and I'm no means like disregarding the virus. It's killed people, and it's a fucking serious thing, obviously. But like, I personally am getting to a point where, if you know, I'd rather make the most out of this life than just not. I think is what it comes down to. And I would, you know, if I was to go out, I then wouldn't go and visit any vulnerable people, etc. Yeah. But is it that, you know, does it get to that point?
My nan is like 92, 93.
Yeah.
And obviously, as this was all kicking off, my dad was like, he goes around there like a couple of days a week, spend a day with her, because she's on her own. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna like have to stop, obviously. And
she was through the window?
No, she was like, mate, 92 years old, do you really think I want to spend like potentially my last days alone? Like, if it kills me, it kills me, but at least I'm happy and with people.
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of, like, I mean, obviously I can't speak for old people, but there is an element of that. Like, I'd rather a good quality end to my life than not ever see my family ever again and then die.
Yeah.
Because we're all gonna, you know, and I you know, yeah. Like,
we don't want to sound insensitive or selfish. I don't want to sound
insensitive or selfish at all, but I'm just interested to know, when does it get to the point where it's like, look, the virus is about and it's not going. When are we going to adapt? And
we also got to remember, you know, all the protests that have gone on right now.
Yeah.
Thousands of people.
Which for a great cause.
It's for an unbelievable cause, don't get me wrong, but thousands of people are interlocking with each other.
Yeah.
And it's a big talking point in America right now, because they're advocating the fit and healthy.
What Americans are saying, go ahead.
There's like podcast stuff are saying fit and healthy should start up the economy again, because I think it's getting to a tipping point where the economy in America, I don't know about the UK, may not recover.
Yeah, so it's almost like 40 million unemployed.
Like forever. Like they showed a graph of like the Great Depression unemployment is like here, which was like all-time high.
Yeah.
And then like 2020 is like up here.
Wow.
It is absurd.
Yeah, because as well, like, you look at the things of, okay, how many more fucking suicides have there been during this lockdown? How many more people have died due to other reasons based on being locked down?
Domestic violence, that's also obviously massively up.
All of that. I just think, yeah.
Well, to be fair, July 4th, pubs, restaurants, opening.
What's going to go on with that? Because I know, like, for the second people are allowed alcohol in a pub, they're not just going to have a couple, they're going to get fucking wankered. The second they're wankered, they're going to do whatever they want.
I'm sorry, but they've reduced it to a 1 metre rule from a 2 metre. You're telling me you're in Wetherspoons, the boys, getting plastered with everyone else, 1 metre rule?
No.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen Wetherspoons, we're going to put up dividers in between tables.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
It's like, if they seriously didn't want people to link up, everyone would still be on lockdown. It would be as strict as it was at the start. It would be policed.
Even cycling through London, it doesn't, like, there's no lockdown. It doesn't exist. I'm telling you. I'm cycling through, it's normal life.
What, everyone's out and about?
Everywhere. You see a couple of masks, which obviously, whatever, but it's normal life. You just can't go into shops properly.
Yeah. So overall, we're not saying like everyone just fuck it off and go and see your mates. I think just asking the questions, like, we have the right to ask the questions.
Yeah, we're the public.
We're the public. We ain't going to pretend like, oh yeah, everything's just like happy days. Like, at the end of the day, you know, these things are going through my mind. I want to go travelling.
Bali.
I want to go Thailand. I want to do all of that. And,
Dave,
you know.
Have you seen George Benson's Insta stories in Bali?
What's he saying?
It's look amazing.
Well, yeah, no, it is. That's the thing. Like, obviously, this new video that I've got coming out, hopefully this week, where I try and turn my hometown into a fucking foreign whatever. Like, you'll see the amount of fun, like, what I've been able to do in Eastbourne when we're actually, like, when I'm in a mental location. Like, it's going to be the sickest thing. Like, sickest thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyways, what else is there to talk about?
Well,
get more bevs.
Last week,
really do another bev.
We spoke about the sexual assault, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Me Too movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan Fox.
What? No. But we spoke about Joe, a girl making you do stuff to her.
What? Oh, what, the girl? Yeah. So basically, for those of you that didn't watch last episode, which it would be really good if you could, basically, I was at a festival once. and the girl that I was seeing, I was basically essentially passed out. She started using my hand to pleasure herself.
No, but you laugh, right?
I know.
And this is why I brought it up, because like I wanted us to apologise for laughing when you said it, even though you were laughing and it was all being said as a joke. And I'm not saying I'm apologising to you, but I'm saying we should, because we shouldn't laugh at it.
No, we
That
shouldn't.
is serious.
It is.
If you were sitting there with Janine, it's always Janine, and she was saying, oh, when I went to this festival, this boy, like, I woke up and he was just using his hand to, like, wank himself off. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Using his hand?
Yeah, using her hand.
Yeah,
oh,
no.
okay.
But then because it was the role reversed, and if Joe did feel really bad about that, he was like, that was one of the most, like, traumatizing experiences of my life. And we were just like, ha, ha, ha. That's where it's wrong, because if a girl did say that, no matter under any circumstances, we'd be like, what the fuck, that is awful.
Yeah, it's weird how there is that sort of like sense of, oh, because I'm a bloke, like even I'm like, yeah, whatever, but that is still like, what the fuck? There is an element of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But why do you think we just laugh at it? Because like, you're obviously trying not to burst out laughing. You're literally trying not to laugh.
I completely understand, but it's just the way, I think it was the way you said it.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that was partially
and the fact
the
that
funny
you sort
way.
of loved it at the same time.
It was called, well, she wanted my hand.
That's what I'm doing,
no,
see? I know,
no.
but we're laughing about it, but it's got a very deep meaning.
That's the thing, is it ever going to be able
But
to
it's
be
like
taken
where
seriously?
the teacher at our school that I have lusted over, i.e. I fancied her so much,
And someone has to steal your glory.
and the kid that fucking injured my knee ended up doing
The fingers.
bits with her. Apparently they shagged.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Apparently.
I heard it was handy.
I
No,
heard,
no,
I heard
it
it
was
was
more.
fingers.
Anyways, so they ended up doing that. She's a nonce. She is a paedophile. But why is it we're like, what fucking amazing? This is a
Wait,
that is
she
so
didn't
good.
go to jail.
She didn't go to
She
jail.
just lost her job.
She's lost her job. Whereas,
How mad is that? Like,
Yeah.
how mad is that? Like,
Yeah.
I saw her in Morrison's once.
Did
Like
you ask
2
her
years
about it?
afterwards. Oh, it's so awkward.
you asked her about it.
No! It was no, you know when like you make eye contact, it's like, oh fuck, she's seen me. And I was walking straight past her down the aisle,
Yeah.
head down, didn't look at her.
Why?
Because like, it's so awkward, like she's a
But you
nonce.
do that to everyone. Do it to me.
Hi Joe.
But
No.
wait, do you ever find this right? When you're cycling, do you ever feel the need to like say hello to other cyclists?
I know, not even the hello, it's just this, ready?
Yeah, it's like
It's the no.
It's like a little nod. A little,
Oh, do you do this lot?
Yeah, it's like, look, your hands on the handlebar, you just go. But like, as a cyclist, like, you appreciate other cyclists.
Oh, I've started to hate drivers.
Why?
Because obviously, you know, I'm cycling like central London.
Yeah.
So many tossers. Like
Well-
they think because you're on a bike, you're like inferior to them, but you actually have the same rules on the road.
But the thing is, we don't pay road tax, they do. Secondly,
Not if you're in a Tesla.
secondly, I feel myself, the second I put that cycling helmet on,
Invincible.
I become a tosser. I become a fucking wanker, right? And I literally do things that this isn't in my nature, right? I just start, the second I get on the road.
Do you go through red lights?
No.
no.
What? Fucking what? No, but I literally just like, a car will be coming and I will skirt in front. I did this the other day. Wait, I don't know if this is illegal. You know, at a junction, I wanted to change the song on my phone. So I sort of like got to the junction, sort of like got off my bike and sort of went on my phone.
That's fine.
But I'm at a fucking junction where cars need to come out and see the road.
That's a
And-
red light, no?
No, it was just a junction.
It's like a T-junction.
Yeah, T-junction.
Oh.
No, yeah. But
you're
like,
on the
I
side
am-
of the road, though?
I definitely, yeah, no, but overall, I definitely find myself, and I think it's where, because like, when you ride a bike, you're literally putting your life at risk.
Yeah.
And I think that element of like, you start putting yourself first overly because you're literally trying to survive. It's self-preservation. So you become an instant wanker.
Oh, look, mate, try driving central London. It is fucking sketchy.
And what do?
I just cut between traffic. I'm a complete tosser.
Yeah, but you're
massive
quite an
wanker.
aggressive driver.
But it's within your
as well.
DNA.
No, I'm not an aggressive driver.
Yeah, you're always shouting at people.
Well, they're inferior to me.
What is this
They're idiots on the
fucking
road.
prick doing?
Well, yeah, they're bad drivers.
Always say.
They are bad. No,
So you
but
think you're above-
I abide by the laws, but like if it's a red light and there's no cars coming, you're on a bike.
Mate, you got to stop at red lights.
Yeah, I do stop at them.
Okay.
But sometimes...
But then you go through them.
sometimes if it's a small road, like...
You go through them.
Well, yeah, there's no cars.
Break the law.
It's completely safe.
Don't do that if you're a cyclist.
Do not do
and
that.
Obviously,
listening
it's
to
all
this.
hypothetically.
What? It's all hypothetically. Listen, I think overall, like, no,
Someone
mate.
pulled his car over it and shouted at me. Like
What?
he was in the wrong.
Oh, here we go. Go on. Why? What happened?
I was at Junction.
Yeah.
In London, they have like the cycle pit in front of the main cars to turn right.
Yeah.
I was turning right.
Cycle pit.
I don't know what you call it. You know, like the area for the cyclists. I was turning right, and it turns right onto a dual lane. So I put my hand out, signalled to the
You
left.
do that thing.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
and beep. I'm like, mate, you are behind me.
You are below me.
And I was signalling. He was clearly having a bad day and was like driving aggressively right up my arse. And I was like, you tosser. And he
You
stopped
said
his car.
that.
So he stopped his car, and what did you do? Shut down a gear and pedal off?
Sorry, he stopped in the fucking bike lane. I'm like, you're in the bike lane. Now, he made 2 mistakes there. Never stop in a bike lane.
Wait, but I want to know about this. The
I
altercation
carried on
that took place.
cycling.
What, did he cycle
You
away?
pretend like you couldn't hear him, though. Actually,
I didn't have
wanking.
my headphones in. I was like, sorry, I can't hear you.
If I don't
No,
look at him, he disappeared.
I called him a toss and a few words were exchanged. And then he had traffic, so he had to get going.
Do you know what? When you get angry,
I get angry.
you get really angry.
I get, as in like, I'm the only one right. Like in Berlin.
What happened there?
Oh, so basically, Theo
I was in the
done loads of Mandy.
Alcohol.
Didn't.
They did loads of pills.
Alcohol. Anyways.
So basically, they got this dodgy shit. No, I won't say it. Sorry. But they, we queued for an hour to get into a club in Berlin, which is where we met our editor, who is editing this
yeah.
video, Tom. Yeah, he came up to us, 5'2". Was he quite short? I can't remember. Was he quite tall?
No, yes.
I don't know. Anyway, we haven't met him since. He's just our editor though. He's a great bloke. And yeah, so he was like, boys, get in the queue here. So we get in. Anyways, we get to the door. Prime racism.
Actually was though.
Prime. And they literally asked us, who's performing tonight? I said, who's performing? Right? Because I'm assuming they're trying to check, oh, do you even, like, you know, are you even here for the right reason? I said, I knew the name. I think they heard that my accent was English and went, sorry boys, can't come in, denied us. What the fuck? Just because it was very obvious and it was because we were English, and they obviously must have this connotation with English yobs being wankers and starting shit in the club. So they like kicked us out. Malfoy, obviously he's livid, right? So he starts on this 7-foot bouncer, calls him a fucking cunt.
Turns out they don't like that word abroad.
The word cunt in Germany, obviously that is the utmost like offensive sort of term, and he started chasing after Theo.
Well, can I just
Go
add, the reason why we're saying the racism bit is because he did go to me, this is our country,
Yeah.
you are not belonging here.
Yeah, it was
I
literally
was like, excuse me?
yeah, like it was legitimate.
And then
like,
words were exchanged.
yeah, then Theo goes, oh, you be fucking cunt, fuck off. And next thing, this guy goes, fucking quoi? Like, he literally started on Theo, but you weren't actually scared. I had to grab Theo and fucking yank him away. He was about to start on this great Carly impersonator. Fucking awful.
And you were trying to drag me away, I was just walking at like the slowest.
Yeah, like you didn't give a shit.
I tried to stand near the bouncer. I was like, come on, mate, don't. Don't hit me.
Yeah, no, it was bad. But
I get in those situations a lot.
yeah,
Shoosh.
shoosh.
Yeah, do you remember?
Oh, you're one of those dodgy boys that stand on the edge of the club and just look at girls. You are.
Wait, you surely heard about this shoosh
not.
incident?
He is.
No, I mean, they're booty.
You get a lot of them in Cameo.
Well, you surely heard about the shoosh incident.
What did you do?
Club in Brighton on the seafront. Never go there.
No, I get free entry to there.
Worst club in the world. Never go there.
All right.
I was in the club. There's quite a few people like who knew who I was, so I just had my hood up in the corner.
You had a hood up, right? Drug dealer.
So he comes over to me.
Yeah.
I'm not looking anywhere. Grabs me by the neck, hands behind my back, dragged out the club. No prior words to me said at all.
What,
Nothing.
the bouncer.
Yeah. Not even. Excuse me. Do you mind taking your hood down?
You're not allowed to. Yeah, but I mean.
Yeah, but
that
surely
is-
a conversation is the normal route to
I
go
would have done
down.
the same actually. You look like a sketchy wanker.
In
as
a
it
bright
is.
orange hood.
Yeah, no, that is bad. But
And,
that's the thing, like bouncers have that sort of like.
they have the God complex that they're superior.
Wait, well,
so
we've got-
obviously they take me out by the neck. Harry Brown and Sanard obviously don't stand for this.
Well, they started on him.
They're like, this is completely unnecessary. You should not be doing this.
Is that they the words they used?
Yes.
They didn't say.
Yeah, well, well
fucking
thrown
fat
hands.
Next thing you know, I'm sort of having a few words being exchanged as well.
Yeah.
Don't know what I called them, but I'm face down on the floor.
You're face down on the
Face
floor.
down on the floor.
Malfoy face
Yeah.
down, like getting fucking criminal.
Harry's getting punched in the face.
Really?
Yep. No word of lie. Harry's getting punched in the face. I think he got bottled as well by some randomer who thought we were starting on the bouncers.
Oh.
This is not even the worst bouncer story that we have in the group chat, though.
Go on, what is it?
Damo.
Well, what happened?
Surely you know.
Go on, tell me.
Right. So, Damo
Yeah.
was in a club in Sheffield. I'm sure you won't mind us telling this story. And it was pretty empty. I think they got there quite early. But I mean, he's a pisshead. Let's be honest.
Well,
Like,
yeah, fucking wankhead, yeah.
yeah, he
obviously.
gets he'll get
Obviously.
proper fucked, but
Wanked.
harmless geezer.
Good geezer.
He was in the club and he, because the dance floor was empty, he started doing the worm. Right, so he was doing the worm.
So in between.
And then he just stood up and got back to his drink, I think, and before he knew it, he got dragged out by the throat,
Yeah.
like from behind. They dragged him out, threw him onto the floor, so his girlfriend came like running out and was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I think this bouncer like pushed her in the face. So,
Oh my god.
Really?
yeah, right, so
Oh.
she's just been pushed in the face by this bouncer. Damo obviously sees red, stands up, tries to,
Knock him out.
yeah.
Yeah.
This bouncer punches him, hits him to the floor, he hits his head on the curb, knocks him clean out.
Fuck off. I've never heard this.
Never
Bouncer
have I.
stamps on his head 3 times.
Shut
What?
up.
That's attempted
he's-
murder.
He went, Damo had to go to hospital. He's,
wait, yeah, he
he's
was trying
deaf
to
in
sue
one
him.
ear now.
Yeah,
Shut up.
He had a bleed, like, somewhere.
Yeah, he's deaf. That bouncer should
Are
be
you
in jail.
serious?
That bouncer
Yeah.
should be in jail. Didn't he start a lawsuit on him?
Yeah, I'm not sure, like, what can be said. I'm not sure how far it's gone. Like, I've spoken to him, like, over time about this, but
Yeah.
I'm not really sure where it's at
These
at
are
the moment.
fucking bouncers, man. Like, some of them are so fucking stupid that they're just looking for a fight.
Yeah, no,
It does my
I
head in.
don't fucking understand that whole thing. But hearing that, like, obviously, I never knew that.
They're so bad.
It was one of
But
the
it's
worst
so
stories
common.
I ever heard. Like, his head,
was
he's out
unconscious.
cold. He's out cold on the pavement, and while his head is on a curb, the bouncer
Well, I think
stamped on
that's
it.
very, very important in what's going on in the world right now. That these people with power think they're above the law, and they're just not.
Yeah.
You just have psycho issues, mate.
Yeah.
Like, they actually have issues
Yeah.
that really do need to be honed in and addressed.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, more people are going to get hurt, killed. That's what I'm lucky with mine. Like, we just got hurt and injured.
Just got roughed up a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it hurt, but like we were calling the police. No, we don't do it. We even waited 2 hours for the manager to come out to get his email. And it took him 2 hours to come out because the bouncer was
bet-
like, yeah, he's coming.
Bet he didn't give a shit either, did he?
He came out and was like, like very Brighton. And I was like, so what's going on? I told him. Then I started getting a bit angry because he wasn't taking me seriously. He's like, if you talk to me like that, I'm going to go inside. So I carried on and he stormed off.
We left.
He left.
Yeah.
And then he came back out, right, I'm calm now, are you calm?
Fucking no, mate. I've just been beaten up by your
Yeah,
bouncers.
but this is the
like-
thing. Like, when it's drunk people.
Yeah.
There's probably no proof of what's actually
this is
happened,
the-
and 2, like if you're
Yeah.
drunk, you're instantly probably put in the category of like you're drunk, you're
Idiot.
probably causing havoc, and
Well,
yeah,
he said he was going to get the CCTV for us.
yeah,
I was like, okay, you need to send that to me tomorrow
Yeah.
morning. I'm going to give you my email address. Emailed him, no reply.
no reply, yeah,
No reply.
no, it's classic, mate.
Huge,
It's classic.
Brighton.
Don't go there.
Don't go
Yeah,
there.
no, it's dodgy. On the other hand, Cameo,
World
Cameo
class.
Eastbourne, fucking amazing.
Nice
Honestly,
bouncers as well.
Oh mate, always lovely. Obviously, I'm an ambassador. Whenever I get allowed in, it's just you come on in, Weller, VIP, and I love that. Obviously, I don't act like a VIP because fuck that shit. I actually don't like VIP tables.
it, it's the
any of that
worst.
bollocks. You want to be in the mixer with all the
Get in bed.
people, with all the different people, and you want to be having dances. I love it when everyone's like, having a proper dance, and then, one thing leads to another, and it's good. And I'm really missing that, that sense of unity that everyone has on the dance floor. It's class. We all love feeling the vibes. Anyways, Malfoy, I think we're going to end it there. So I hope you have enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, rate, and make sure to listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, because it's very good to listen to when you're running, chilling,
Cycling.
cycling. Obviously, we'll be doing a lot of that. Obviously as well, remember expressvpn.com/wafflin. That's going to get you free 3 free months on ExpressVPN, where remember you can put yourself anywhere in the world, get access to different Netflix, you know, video categories that are only available in certain countries, which is obviously class, which is why we've allowed them to sponsor. And yeah, Malfoy's loving it, Luke's loving it, and I've used it once and I like it. So yeah, anyways, until next time, Theo, Luke, peace.